I've had this 2016 Prius 1 full year now. Coming up are my thoughts, observations, and some facts. As far as the looks are concerned, I think it looks like one of the old Navy jets I worked on with this sleek front end design. My overall mileage, miles per gallon, since I got the car is around 70, just about 70, like 69.9 something. And I had a high of one day, it was about 19 or 20 miles I went, and it was 88, let's see, it was 88.3 was my highest. I've got several times in the 80s, low 80s, and most of the time it's in the 70s for the high, like 78 or 77. But that was a surprise that day. And up until that 88.3, I had my highest was 84 point something. And so it surprised me to get the 88. I had seen a video before I even bought the car of somebody hypermiling in a 2016 Prius, and they got 88 point something. And I thought, I'll never get that around here because I go up a hill to go home. And so I thought, I'd be satisfied, if my highest is ever 80. The Prius is a quiet car mostly. It does have noises, but then the quietness of it, when the noises stop, when you appreciate the quietness when you come to a light and everything stops. It's not only the sound that stops, but the vibration stops, and I think that's a big thing. Your body just relaxes, goes into a relaxation state when that sound and the vibration stops. As far as performance and acceleration, it's more than adequate most times. There are instances, and I'll show a clip of one area especially. I come up this way every day. I wouldn't say it struggles to get up, but I just wish it had a little bit more power going up this spot, especially if I stop for the light before going up this little incline. Even on passing, if you're going, 50, 55, and you come up to a car that's going, 45, and you want to pass it, it's quick enough to pass comfortably. The ride, steering, and handling are pleasurable for me, even around curves like this. This car has started, or the engine hasn't started, but it's come on when you press the power button. Every time, no problems, no breakdowns. I just had a flat tire once. It got a piece of metal in the tire. So as far as reliability, it's been perfect. Toyota recommends oil change intervals at 1 year or 10,000 miles. I waited the full year. I was reluctant to do it, but I did wait. And here's the results, the color at least, of the fresh oil as opposed to, and I'll show you some oil I saved from before the oil change. Fresh oil center left, after 1 year center right. I did a video on the interior, so you should watch that. But the interior is not only roomy, but it is also practical. You could reach everything, and the dashboard being white on my model isn't a distraction at all to me. I thought it might be in the beginning before I bought it, but it turned out I don't even notice it. I mentioned in one of the videos that the only problem I have with it sometimes is it exposes the filming or the camera settings change a little bit because of the brightness of it. I really appreciate and never get tired of the large information displays. But I do wish the navigation had a satellite view instead of only this plain view. I have the classic silver paint on the exterior, and that is holding up well, and it doesn't seem to show the dirt as much as other colors might show the dirt. The feel of the brakes is a little different than regular cars, and that's what you have to get used to. But they've never failed me or never even come close to thinking something was wrong with them. It's just different. I make good use of the ample cargo area, even for car camping. Watch my other videos for more. Here are a couple small things that came up during the year. The first one is the rain guards I put on because I was getting a little bit of rain drops in through, or drips in through the window here when I had it cracked open a little bit to get some air in the car. I like to have air movement in the car with fresh air. On the door handles, when I would open it and then close it, the handle would get stuck and have that little bit of space there and wouldn't close fully like that. So that happened for about a month or more, and I sprayed inside here with some lubricant, and after about a week it took hold, and it hasn't been a problem since. The Prius has a low ground clearance. That has been a nuisance a few times. I did a video about it. Click on my Prius playlist at the end of this video for it and other videos. After 1 year of driving the Prius, it's met all my expectations and continues to meet my expectations. Even with the ground clearance issues. You'll never get range anxiety with the Prius. You will get, I do get, can you top this anxiety? By that I mean, can I top the previous miles per gallon?